What up, guys? It's your boy T-Dub with Blazing the Sports. We are here live, guys. Happy Memorial Day to everyone that's out there. So just want to get that off my chest. But you know, guys, even though it's Memorial Day and your boy T-Dub is going to go into the pool, your boy T-Dub is going to talk some boxing. All right, so the question is, guys, would Joshua fight Povetkin X or Deontay Wilder? And another question is, which one makes more sense, Povetkin or Wilder? Triple G now wants 50-50 split. Is he entitled? This is your boy T-Dub with Blazing the Sports. We are here live making it do what it do. All right, guys, so listen. You already know I'm gloved up. I'm ready. Got a nice workout in with Bob this morning. Man, we got it in good. But your boy back at the gym. AJ Jones, what up? Yo, yo. Magic Man, salute. What's good? All right, man, listen. Back at the gym, man. I went to the regular gym. Got there around 7. Left there around 10, 15. Now I'm at the boxing gym, guys. Getting in, going hard. All right, so which one makes more sense? Does Povetkin makes more sense or fighting Deontay Wilder for Anthony Joshua? So let's touch on that, man. In all honesty, I believe the best fight for Anthony Joshua would be Deontay Wilder. I think he takes a greater chance of losing on a scorecard if it goes to decision, if he goes to Russia, because I really believe that Povetkin camp is not going to agree. They're not going to agree to terms. They are going to make it go to a purse bid. And if it goes to a purse bid, then it's big bank to little bank. And guys, in this case, even though Aaron says he just made a $1 billion deal, that's not $1 billion up front, and he's going to lose out to a billionaire because Povetkin has $1 billion backing him. But will it happen? Will Anthony Joshua go the Povetkin route or the Deontay Wilder? I don't know, man, because if Joshua, here's the thing, guys. If Joshua really wants to fight in the UK, right? He really wants to give it to the fans. If he does not fight Wilder, he's not going to give it to the fans because it's a greater chance that the fight go over to Russia. So if he really wants to give to the people, perform in front of his people, I really believe he should do a split with Deontay Wilder, somewhere around 40-60, 55-45. Guys, remember, you can always comment below and let me know, what do you think? I'm over here just getting my punching in, guys. So, here, come on. All right, so Triple G, Canelo, Golovkin. For the rematch, he accepted 65, 35 deal, somewhere in the area. Is this still on? Hope it don't die on me, guys. Why would AJ want to fight a guy, Povetkin, who's just fought a plumber? Yeah, hey, listen. The thing about it is Povetkin has moved himself in a position to be a mandatory, which means that if he is forced to fight him next, if he doesn't fight Deontay Wilder, he might be forced to fight Povetkin. And if he fights Povetkin, Povetkin is probably not going to agree with, they're not going to come to agreement. And he's going to force it to go to a purse bid, guys. And whenever it goes to a purse bid, it's big bank, take little bank. It's plain and simple. Big bank, take little bank. Eddie Hearn probably going to lose. He already lost once. So, in all honesty, if he wants to fight in the UK, he needs to fight Deontay Wilder. But, like, the only way he fights in the UK and fights Povetkin, he will have to pay Povetkin a stupid amount of money. A stupid amount. He will have to pay Povetkin a crazy amount to get Povetkin over here. But Povetkin knows he got a lot of money backing him. And if he can get him over to Russia, get them judges from Russia, get them refs from Russia, shit. AJ ain't got a chance, man. Listen, if this goes to Russia, and if Povetkin to make a decision, I'm willing to put my money on it and say that Joshua loses. Wilder is the smartest choice either way. He is the smartest choice. Exactly right, AJ Jones. He's the smartest choice for real. It makes more sense. You make more money if you fight in the UK. You still make more money fighting Wilder if you, not in the way UK, I mean, you make more money if you fight in the USA. You still make really good money if you fight in the UK. And you become undisputed. And like AJ Jones said, 50 million plus bonus. Guys, it's stupid. Listen, all honesty, he's a businessman to come down to money. He should be fighting in the USA because it's going to help his global expansion. It's going to help him, guys. There's no way it cannot help him go global. When they're offering you 50 million up front, the US get a lot of views for boxing, period. The world, most of the world watches it. I mean, it's just going to help your stardom. Why not fight Deontay Wilder in the USA, get more money, or if you want to do it for your people, be a man of your word, take less money, do the 60-40 split, a straight up split, and do it in the UK. You know, but as you see, guys, listen, I'm tired, but I'm gloved up. We in here. Another topic, guys. I'm gonna bounce back and forth. Bill name and brand gets belts, or even retire rich. Listen, man, AJ, bro, you're right. It makes more sense, guys. When I say AJ, and I'm talking about Anthony Joshua, I'm talking about AJ Jones from the chat. It just makes more sense, man, because you're gonna make that money. And Magic Man said, unlike Frampton fans, I don't think AJ fans will travel to the USA. I don't know, man, but I tell you, man, them Brits, I don't know. They support their fighters, bro. Maybe they don't got quite the love they have for Ricky Hatton, but for Ricky Hatton, woo! For Ricky Hatton, they traveled. They came over here, and they were so deep that their boos, when they were born Mayweather, through our national anthem, trumped anything else. It was crazy. But I don't know. But the thing is, I think UK still would tune in, and he's going to make more money in USA because we charge our tickets more. If you do a 90,000 stadium, yes, I understand it's 90,000 people. I understand that. But the tickets are not priced the same. And if you get the 90,000 ticket and you in the nosebleed, you're not even seeing nothing. You're not even hearing nothing. So a smaller venue benefits everyone. A little bit smaller than 90,000, I understand it. Listen, when the St. Louis Rams, when the Rams were in St. Louis, and I used to go see them, somebody gave me free tickets once, right? Like, okay, I'll go, free tickets. Man, they had me so full up the nosebleeds, man. I need tissue to try to stop it up because I couldn't see, I couldn't hear what was going on in the field. Only thing I heard was the crowd cheering. I couldn't hear anything else. I just saw movements. Yes, 90,000 is a really good number for when you have people showing up. But ideally, 90,000 people, I would say about 50,000 of those people would have had a better view at their own home. But Triple G, Canelo. Triple G, Canelo. You're right, AJ Jones. The money in the pay-per-view is in the USA. You're right. Triple G versus Canelo. Man. Will that fight happen next? I don't know. I don't know if it'll happen next. Because initially, for the rematch, Triple G accepted like a 65-35 split. Right? And Canelo ended up making the uppers around maybe 50 to 70 million, something like that. I don't know. But now Triple G said, listen, I want more. And I can kind of understand his argument, but if he should get it, that's up to you to decide. I think his argument is like, listen, I accepted that deal for May. That was accepted for May. For May, you made me miss out on that money. For May, you got tested for clenbuterol. You suspended for clenbuterol. You're fighting for my titles. Why am I not getting more money fighting for my titles? So, he has a point. He does have the titles. But Canelo has the money in the crowd. What's the word coming to when a drug cheat is the A side? That's what Real Magic Man said. Bruh, I don't know, man. To be honest, I know some people say Triple G should just take what he already accepted back in May, but to be honest, this isn't May anymore. It's not May. The fight didn't happen because of not because of Triple G, but because of Canelo. I don't care if he says it was clenbuterol or not, if he ate a burrito, taco, yeah. I don't care what he said. You tested positive for what we agreed on. You want to fight in September? That's all new negotiation now. Yes, you sent me the old deal and said let's do it in September, but listen, I think my worth is a little bit more now. You got tested for clenbuterol. Honestly, I think you should get, I don't know how much you should get, but it should get a little bit more. The simple fact is Canelo cost them that fight. Nobody else. Nobody caught him that. So, I don't know, man. I don't know if the fight's going to happen. If it doesn't happen, that means Triple G's probably going to be forced to face a mandatory, and the mandatory don't bring them that type of money either. So it's like a catch-22, man. Do you fight a mandatory and you don't make really good money, or you fight somebody else that's going to give you really good money, but they're not giving you your value. They're not giving you your worth, what you feel your worth is. So, yes, I fight Canelo. I might get $20 million, but I really deserve a little bit more. But if I don't fight him and I fight my mandatory, I might get $2 million. You know, it's one of those things, man. I don't know. I don't know. So, I don't know how that's going to pan out between Triple G and Canelo. I don't have no idea how that's going to pan out. Man, I don't know. A part of me want to say it's going to work because Canelo, like he said, he could go fight Jamal Charlo, or he could fight Billy Joe Saunders. Let me see what you got. Triple G has the skill to fight anyone and still come back to Canelo. Yeah, and the thing is, I think right now that Oscar De La Hoya is just basically trying to hold his ground. He's trying to show he's still the big dog. Canelo could fight Jamal Charlo. Canelo could fight Billy Joe Saunders, and they even called out somebody else as well. But if he fights those other people, if he fights Jamal Charlo, listen, Jamal Charlo is going to be a force to be reckoned with, man. Jamal Charlo ain't going to just go like that. It ain't going to just go like that. Listen, guys, listen. I came up here expecting an 11 o'clock class to train, and they abandoned me. They abandoned me. But it's cool. T-Dog's still here, getting it in. But he said Canelo will be bantamweight by then. Listen, man, Canelo's not finna fight Jamal Charlo. It's too risky, and it's not going to sell as well because Jamal Charlo is definitely building his name, but it's not up there to stardom yet. Billy Joe Saunders will come pretty close. I think he makes pretty good money with Billy Joe Saunders. It is a pretty good option for Canelo. And if Canelo fight Billy Joe Saunders, he will actually get the belt from Billy Joe Saunders. But now you got to ask your question. If Canelo does not fight Triple G, is he forced to fight his mandatory, or can he tell the sanctioning body, hey, I want to do a unification. Can you let me get a slide and fight Billy Joe Saunders for undisputed? That's even nice. If the fight's not made and I was Triple G, that would be my only move because there's nobody else out there that Canelo can fight that he won't be trying to drag up from 147 or drag him down from 175 to a catch weight of 155. There's nobody he can really fight and pull that level of money in without fighting Triple G or Billy Joe Saunders. It's like I said, Jamal Charlo, I like watching Jamal Charlo, man. I am a fan of Jamal Charlo, but his stardom is not quite there to really pull and make that money. AJ Jones said, I would go for Billy Joe Saunders. You saying Billy Joe Saunders for Triple G or Billy Joe Saunders for Canelo? If I was Triple G, I definitely would try to. Listen, Triple G is what is he now? 38? Somewhere in that area? Triple G needs to fight Billy Joe Saunders, become undisputed. And right, if you was Triple G, why not? If you become undisputed, if you never fight Canelo again, they can't take that away from you. Become undisputed, guys. That's all he has to do. And the thing about it is, Billy Joe Saunders said, listen, I'll fight you in June. I'm hurt right now, so I can't make your May 5th date, but I will fight you in June. And he action. Magic Man says Triple G's 36. You know what? I thought he was 36, but I thought maybe like, well, has it been a couple years ago now he's 36? Or is he 36 now? So, I don't know where that's going, man. But, you know what? What do we got? What fight we got next week, guys? No, not next week. Oh, we got Terrence Crawford versus Jeff Horn next week. Hey, okay. Let's switch the subjects real quick. Manny Pacquiao versus Matisse in Malaysia. Who wins? Who wins? I gotta go with Manny Pacquiao. I think look at Matisse. Is definitely a pretty good fighter. I don't think he has. He said Pac-Man loses 2-0. AJ Jones, I'm going to disagree with you on this one. I think Pac-Man gets look at Matisse, man. Look at Matisse. He doesn't quite have the power at 147. Now, I didn't really check this one to see if it's still at 147. Yeah, it has to be, because he's fighting for Lucas Matisse regular WBA title, if I'm recalling right. He's fighting for that. But listen, if you watch that fight that Matisse was fighting for that title, that guy he was fighting was winning that fight before he got stopped. He was beating Lucas Matisse to the punch before he got stopped. Honestly, I don't know, man. I think Manny Pacquiao gets him. I don't know if he stopped Lucas Matisse, but I think he gets him. And listen, you got to look at where it's taking place at. The same reason I say that if Anthony Joshua goes over to Russia, I think he might lose it. I really do think he might lose it because he's going over to Russia. And Lucas Matisse is going down to Malaysia. No, that might not be exactly where I don't think it's the Philippines, is it? Is it? I don't think so. I thought it was outside of it. But that's pretty much Manny Pacquiao's stomping ground. And there is no decision that's good that I don't think anyone's going to win fighting in Malaysia against Manny Pacquiao. The same way Manny Pacquiao could not get a decision against Jeff Horn in Australia. So if I had to favor somebody, and I don't believe Matisse going to knock him out. I don't believe that. He would have to knock Manny Pacquiao out to win in Malaysia. Because, let me see, a Pac-Man stopped being a general and concentrating on boxing. He still kind of missed it. I think Manny Pacquiao come back to boxing. I think he got a point to prove, man. I think he has a point to prove, and he want to test himself. He wants to face Lomachenko. Now, if he fights Lomachenko, that's a whole new story, whole new prediction, and we already know who's going to be favored because it'll most likely be taking place around 140 or maybe 138, depending on what kind of catch weight that they end up doing. But since Manny Pacquiao has to get past Lucas Matisse, I'm not even going to talk about Lomachenko. But once he gets past Lucas Matisse, and I think he will, he said, that's the problem with boxing. Nobody is fair anymore. They should. Lome wins that one. Lome would definitely be favored, man. Lome Woo! Listen, guys, I watch a lot of fighters, and I take a style. I learn from each fighter. From Floyd Mayweather, I learn. I practice a lateral, the turning. I practice that. With Lomachenko, the angles, I practice all of that, man. I try to get it all in. Mike Tyson, body work. You know, you got to take a little bit from what you learn from other people, and then just put your own twist to it. You know what I'm saying? This right here, guys, this is a very fun bag. Lomachenko wins, I always side with him. Listen, even when Lomachenko fought Rigondeaux, I told people I want to see Rigondeaux win. I did want to see him win. But they asked me, well, who do you think is going to win? I said, well, you have to go with Lomachenko if I'm thinking outside of my mind and my heart, because he has more skills. Not even just more. Well, he has a little more skills, and Rigondeaux is moving up in weight. If Lomachenko would have moved down in weight, it would have been a different fight. But I favor Lomachenko against Rigondeaux, even though my heart wanted to see Rigondeaux win. But it don't always work out that way, you know. Oh, what we got? All right, it's getting worse now, though. I didn't catch the beginning what that was related to, but I think Manny Pacquiao will beat Luka Matisse. They're going to be a hell of a fight, guys. I most likely will call Luka Matisse versus Manny Pacquiao live. I think honestly, Manny Pacquiao going to look really good in this fight, because Luka Matisse, he's known for being a pretty good power puncher, but he also does have a little bit of boxing skills. But when you match them up, to be honest, even at the age of, 38 for Manny Pacquiao, maybe pushing 39 for Manny Pacquiao still has a little of that speed left and a little bit of that power left. He said, what do you think about Horn Crawford? I talked about that yesterday, but we can jump right into that right now. Jeff Horn versus Terence Crawford. Well, I think the first 4 to 5 rounds for Terence Crawford, Jeff Horn is going to do his very best to make it miserable. Jeff Horn is going to come out there, going to have his hands up. He's going to have a little bounce with him. He's going to be working his jab, and he's going to try to make it ugly. The one thing I do like about Jeff Horn has a nice, sneaky lead right hand. So Jeff Horn sometimes will come in, nice, sneaky lead right, and go to the body. For Jeff Horn to win this, he needs to make it ugly. But as he's doing this, and guys, in the beginning, it's going to look like Jeff Horn having success, and he is going to be having success. But Terence Crawford is going to start counterpunching him. Terence Crawford is going to start hitting him with shots, and by the time Jeff Horn tries to retaliate, Terence Crawford is going to be gone. Listen, we don't even know how Terence Crawford is going to come out. Is he going to come out orthodox? Or is he going to come out southpaw? You don't know what he's going to do. He can switch it up. Remember, and a guy like Terence Crawford, just like I said, man, the first 5 rounds, you might have it. I don't know, man. I don't know if I got Jeff Horn 2 rounds to Crawford 3, or do I got Crawford 3 rounds to Jeff Horn's 2. It might be like that, because sometimes, just like when Terence Crawford fought Gamboa. Gamboa was doing good that first half. Even Hank Lundy was doing good that first half. But honestly, he gets better, man. Terence Crawford. He gets better. He gets a lot better, man. And he's just so smooth with it. And even when you think he's going to attack to your face, he goes to your body. Even when you think he's coming up top, he digs to your body. Good combinations, good movement. And one thing about Terence Crawford, a lot of people, know or don't know about him because they look at his boxing skills. Terence Crawford got a dog in him, man. Terence Crawford got a dog in him. And I can't remember the guy he fought that was left-handed. And Terence Crawford fought him left-handed the whole time, right? And they asked him, they said, why did you fight left-handed the whole time? And basically, Terence Crawford, I want to prove that I'm a better left-hand fighter than you are, and you're naturally that. And he beat the snot that guy. I think he stopped that dude too. you know. But a dream matchup with me that'll never happen because they two different sides, two different weight classes. I would like to see Terence Crawford versus Lomachenko. I think that'd be pretty dope as well. Guys, do me a favor, guys. If you are new to the channel or just in, please hit the like button and subscribe. This is your boy Chico with Blazing the Sports. We are here live. Listen, I know this, I do several different setups. I be at work when I do my videos sometimes. That's when you see just a picture. I'm at the gym, guys, getting the work in. That's when you see this. And then sometimes when I'm at home, I'm in front of my studio, I give you it all. Good fight, but Lomachenko beats Crawford easy. Whoa! Whoa! AJ, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, AJ. You my dog and all, but I don't know if Lomachenko beats Terence Crawford. And easy, I don't know. I don't know, yeah, man. Let me see. I will put money on it. Listen, if that fight happened, you might have somebody put PayPals on it. Listen, hey, matter of fact, I think Terence Crawford beats him. I think Terence Crawford beats Lomachenko. He's too long. He's too long. He's too gifted, and he just don't stand there. He's not going to see. Terence Crawford, remember, Terence Crawford's at 147 now, which is why it's almost pointless now because they're never going to fight. It's only us just debating about it because Terence Crawford is never going to fight Lomachenko. Lomachenko is never going to fight Terence Crawford. If Terence Crawford would have stayed at 140, then maybe it's a possibility. He says you have to hit Lomachenko. Yeah, you do have to hit Lomachenko. And Linares hit him too. And Linares dropped Lomachenko. Remember, this is coming from a guy that admires Lomachenko, and I like the way he gets in with those shots. But you got to remember, the people he got in those shots don't move. They didn't move. Linares did this. He covered up. And who else? Who else he fought? Rigondeaux didn't move. Just did this. Terence Crawford is going to move. And now, not only will he move, he's going to be punching when he moves. You know what? All right, who else is Lomachenko fought? What's his name, man? I can't remember all of them. The guy he made quit in the 7th round. It's like when you don't move, like I said, AJ, do me a favor, man. If you got a homeboy, a little brother, anybody, tell them to stand still and you throw some quick punches, right? You throw quick punches. Remember those 6, 7 punch combinations. You throw all those punches and tell them don't move. And then the next time, say, all right, when I start throwing punches, move. And as soon as he moves, I guarantee you stop throwing punches. If you throw punches at me right here, I'm going to move. And then you got to stop. That's why Manny Pacquiao could not let his hands go against Floyd Mayweather. Because Floyd Mayweather wasn't there to do it. The only time he let his hand go against Floyd Mayweather, when Floyd Mayweather was on the ropes and he doing this. If you do that to Manny Pacquiao, you do that to Lomachenko, they're going to try to eat you up alive. But if you move on him, and Terence, remember, man, he's so long. He's longer than Lomachenko. Lomachenko is like, he doesn't have no really good reach. And Terence got speed. He's going to keep him here. Shoot. But that's a hell of a fight. Too bad I don't think we're never going to see it. If so, AJ, man, listen, bro, we know we got to do something live, man. We have to talk about that. That would be one of those amazing matchups that you think would never happen between Lomachenko and Terence Crawford. But realistically, nah, you're right, man. Never happened, though. Sad. It is sad. So the only thing we can do now is just debate, and you say he win, I say he win. But in reality, we'll never find out, But if Terence Crawford beat Jeff Horn, like I do predict, I got predicting Jeff Horn, not Jeff Horn, but Terence Crawford beat Jeff Horn. Now you're looking at realistic matchup. Realistically, fighting Earl Spence. Realistically, fighting the winner of Danny Garcia versus Sean Porter. Those, if he wants to jump immediately into a unification bout, because we don't know I'm saying if, because the fight's not over. Yes, I'm predicting Terence Crawford to baptize Jeff Horn by left and right knuckles. Yes, I am predicting that. But he has to get the win first. And then does he want to go into an immediate unification match, or does he want to take like, okay, I just beat this guy, so let me get a mandatory out the way, or fight somebody else and then jump. Sean Porter could lose. He needs to pick his head up. Man, the way you fight Sean Porter, man, listen, and AJ, we can go right back to Danny Garcia versus Sean Porter. You know, like the way you beat Sean Porter is with timing, and you got to use your jab to disrupt him shooting in, because Sean Porter going to be like this. And he's going to look, it's like double dutch. He's looking for an opportunity to jump in and smother you with 1,000 shots. He's looking for that. AJ said distance, have, and an uppercut. Distance, jab, and an uppercut. Right, you know, we're on the same point. That's why I'm saying you need that jab to disrupt his timing from trying to get inside. Because if you get that jab working, you know what, even when he jumps inside, shoot a couple jabs and turn. If this was Sean Porter, he was coming out here, pop him, blah, blah, and just turn. You know what I'm saying? Use your pivot. Listen, this ain't basketball, but I damn sure use my pivot in boxing. I be heavy with that pivot. Shit. I be sliding. You know what I'm saying? You got to use that pivot. And you got to be able to shoot that right hand. Even right hook with his head down. The right hook will be a little bit tougher because of his guard, but you can get it in. But what I would prefer over that hook, the right hook, is that right uppercut that you mentioned. Because since Sean Porter comes in like this, and he's trying to do work like this, hit him with an uppercut. Ah! You know what I'm saying? Uppercut, left hook. Ah! That right there could put him in a whole lot of trouble, guys. But, man, let me go and get out of here. I got to pick my kid up in about like 20 minutes, and I'm about 15 minutes away. Listen, I really appreciate you guys coming. AJ Jones, always appreciate it. I'm not sure, but I gave you a shout out. I think it was like 2 videos ago. Check it out on my site. AJ says last thing he said short uppercut would get him out. Yeah, short uppercut. A short uppercut will get him. You know, to be honest, you know, you might can double that uppercut, bah, wow, or come back with a hook. But whatever you do after you land your shot, you can't move. You can't sit there and look pretty. You can't hit him and then stay there, because if he takes that shot, or you partially land that shot, he's going to throw 1,000 punches at you. You got to hit him, throw a hook, and then get out the way. Guys, it's been your boy T-Dog with Blazing the Sports. Another lesson, another video, another time. What's Blazing the Sports making it do what it do? Better yet, what it does. Happy Memorial Day, everyone. Happy Memorial Day, Bob, Tristan, Adonis, AJ Jones, and family. Take care.